Greetings and welcome to Inspired Messages. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and share the link. Thank you to all of the subscribers thus far. We thank you because we would love this channel to grow, and it won't be possible without your help. So kindly, we would appreciate if you subscribe, share the links, and don't forget to hit the like button. Today, our topic for discussion is demystifying the word sin. What exactly is sin? Let's dive in. So in researching, we found the word sin to be an offense against religious or moral law. It also stated that sin is an act that is highly reprehensible. It's a transgression. It's a state of human nature which the self is estranged from God. So in looking further, I looked up sinner, and a sinner is an evildoer, a wrongdoer, a person who is guilty, who commits crimes, mischief, and misdeeds. And then it dawned on me, we all know that being raised in the church, they teach you that you are born into sin. And so, because you're born into sin, you live your life with this title of I'm a sinner. But reading those definitions, are you truly a sinner? Do you commit crimes? Are you an evildoer? Are you a criminal? And if not, why is it that religion teaches us to call ourselves a sinner? And so remember, everything we say, our words are spells, words are magic. So every time you consider yourself, or even the thought of yourself being considered under the umbrella of either sin or a sinner, it is all negative. And so we look at our communities where the majority of people are attending churches, are going to a place of worship, quote unquote, all because they believe that they are sinners. And to me, that is torturous. That is torturous, and it's torturing yourself because you're living a life feeling guilty all the time, and you forget to live. And not only do you forget to live, you live in fear of going to a place called hell because you've committed a crime, or you're an evildoer, or you're a wrongdoer because you are a quote-unquote sinner. And so I pulled out my metaphysical dictionary, and this is what it reads. Sin, metaphysical meaning: evidently very material, combative, destructive states of thought. Missing the mark, falling short of the divine law. The divine law is the law of God, the law of being. It is the underlying principle of every man's being and of the universe. Sin is a departure from the law of our being, The command of God to man is be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds and over the heavens and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. The creatures of land and sea represent states of mind, and they all are contained in the consciousness of every man. Any failure on our part to exercise this dominion is a falling short or a sin. So there you have it. The sin that we've been taught to call ourselves is not evil. You are a sinner when you do not utilize your consciousness to have dominion over every living thing on this earth. That is your magic. That is your power. And so in continuing to read, it says, the eternal sin or unpardonable sin referred to by Jesus in Mark 3:28 verse 30 is the belief that God is the creator of dis-ease or inharmony of any nature. This belief is called an eternal sin because that which is eternal is abiding. So as long as man abides in the conviction that God causes him to suffer, he closes his mind against the inflow of God's gifts of health, peace, and harmony. Man's sins are forgiven when he ceases to sin and open his mind to the fact that he is heir only to good. You see, we have missed the mark. We have missed the mark because we were taught incorrectly. We were deceived and taught that we were born sinners. But no, we are divinities. We are divine beings. We are powerful beings. Powerful beings that should have dominion over every living thing of this earth. We should be able to close our eyes and visualize what we want and let it come to us. We should visualize our magic, or visualize that we have a magic wand in hand, and we close our eyes and we tap that magic wand, and whatever we imagine appears to us. That is what we are. We are not sinners. We are not evildoers. We should be able to look at another human being and treat them as we would love them to treat us. We should be able to look at another human being and honor their soul and honor the place in whether in the entire universe resides, to honor the light, the love, the truth, and beauty and peace within people. But the only way for us to recognize it in someone else is for us to recognize it within ourselves first. We must recognize ourselves as light and love and truth and beauty and peace. And yes, do not forget your shadow self. Do not forget that shadow self, because we need to find the balance within ourselves, because they have to work together. The light and the dark must work together. And so when we find this balance within ourselves, our radiance will begin to shine, and it will ignite within our families, our communities, our states. And this radiance The radiance will transcend across the world. This will unite us as one, as a collective, all in one accord. So then we will not have to worry about going to hell or heaven, but we will create heaven every day in our lives on this beautiful planet. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like the video and share the link. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave your comments below. And if you would like any topic to be discussed, please leave it down below in the comment section. And until next time, much love and walk in your power.